Welcome to The Other Dimension with the team, Damon Penny, Ben Winfield, and Louisa Brown. We guide you through the supernatural, the occult, and the unexplained, answering questions that will make you question your grip of reality, with special guests guiding you through everything from demons to divination, cryptids to crystals, religion to skeptics. We explore in depth the true meaning of the unexplained. So strap in, kick back, and enjoy as we enter the other dimension.
Welcome along! It's time for the Other Dimension show. Crawling back into your computers tonight, like we do best. It's your Other Dimension. It is the Friday Night Paranormal Fix. Welcome, everybody. I'm on a high, 2 tins of Coke. Seriously, it's going down tonight. Don't forget my co-host Ben and Lou, the Paranormal Power Couple. Crowd go wild.
We've been replaced, apparently.
I thought he was dead. I thought it was like doing statue things, where they like point at something when they're like.
Apparently, Buster wants to be part of the show tonight for some reason.
Oh look, Kate's on. Hi, Kate. Did you see that picture of Kate on our page wearing our merchandise?
Yes. Yeah, she's on Paranormal in History wearing it as well, and she was doing live on them.
Kate, look at Kate throwing it out there. Come on, girl. It's good to see, when we have them core listeners that understand that, what we do, and they're out there just advertising. So big shouts out to Kate, out to Natasha, out to Jeanette, out to everyone locked in tonight. Wow. Oh, out to Zero. Welcome along. Yeah. What a week. It's been crazy.
Yeah.
It's been absolutely crazy. 1 week closer to our favourite time of the year, which is Halloween. And have we got a treat for you guys? Oh, yeah. We just got to say thank you to Lou for sorting it out, because she was one that kicked me and Ben in the arse in the chat room. But yeah, next week, I think it's Friday, we're joined by the Scarlet Witch, where we'll be talking about all things Sharwayne and All Hallows Eve and ghostly things. And
Sharwayne? Is that the Essex way?
Sharwayne! You may want to watch it now, it's great. So yeah, we got a very special All Hallows Eve show coming next week, where we'll be talking all things Wiccan. Yep. And we're going to get some origin stories around Halloween and stuff like that. So, Kate says she also has a hoodie she's yet to debut.
Nice. That is between next week's show is between 7 and 8, and then when you guys have finished, sit down, put the TV on, go to Really Channel, and then. No, Really Channel.
Yeah. It's because you kept saying the wrong one before.
Go to Really Channel.
Really?
Oh, Damon has gone.
Damon's gone there already.
Yeah, Damon's gone to go and have a look.
Very excited.
So I'll separate into this way then. I'll be Damon for time being. Yeah. Next weekend, I've completely lost swing where I was. Next Friday, obviously, when you finish watching the show. No, it's Saturday, isn't it? 28th. 28th. Sorry, guys. 28th, 10 p.m. Go watch Really Channel, and you will see my ugly mug working alongside Ian on the Yorkshire Exorcist. It is not to be missed.
It'd be interesting to see what part of the conversation they actually keep in, because you two were just chatting forever. It was very interesting.
Good show. There's Ian and Jane dealing with an actual exorcism, and I got invited along so Ian could pick my brains, and we had a very, very intellectual conversation that went on, could quite easily gone on through the entirety of the night. But yeah, not to be missed, honestly. Go watch it, because if you watch it and it gets good ratings, it might be a whole season.
Ooh. Do you want to see more of Ben on TV?
Apart from Crime Watch, no. So don't know where Damon's disappeared. Oh, he's back.
My phone turned itself off. Oh, what donut? Yeah. But yeah. Take it away. Take it away.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, everyone to watch Yorkshire Exorcist 28th, 10 p.m. Really channel.
I shall be enjoying a hot coffee and a full pack of bourbons to that one. I'm not going to lie.
Nice. Everyone watch it because, like I say, it's a pilot episode. Watch it and it spawns season, then it'll be brilliant. You guys can get exclusive on it straight away, and you would only
Like Ben
get
said,
an exclusive on it.
pilot episodes is going to take off 100%. Kelly's saying, I'm looking for a paranormal team to come and investigation at my house because I'm still having things happening. A few days ago, I had a paranormal experience in the house. Kelly, let us know what sort of area you're from. We might be able to help you out with that one.
Yep.
Ver's saying, should be able to catch up that on the Really app, right?
Should be.
There you go. Oh, excuse me. Jesus, wow.
Far as I'm aware. Yeah.
Two tins of Coke. I'm just like, where can we watch the pilot? Is it going to be on the internet? Joe, to be honest with you, I think this is me throwing like something out in the dark, you know, but I'm pretty sure I really have a YouTube channel and you can probably watch it on that.
Probably. I'm not sure. I've never actually looked.
No.
If you haven't got a YouTube channel nowadays, then like you're literally living in the dark ages. Everyone's got a YouTube channel nowadays. Everyone. One of the guys that I follow, Chris Bumstead's got like 17 million subscribers.
Jesus, nuts, isn't it?
This just crazy. I mean, this mad. It's mad. Burlef saying, well said, Damon. Thank you. I'm on form tonight. I've had my Weetabix before I come on, so I'm on form. I'm good.
His blood is basically been swapped with Coke.
Yeah, plus like
Cola tattooed on his arm.
Kelly, from Cambridge. Okay, yeah, cool. I'll tell you what, I'll put you in touch with somebody. I know somebody might be able to help you out on that one. Drop me a message after the show and I'll introduce you to Essex Ghost Hunters who
Yeah, they're down that way, aren't they?
Yes, they are. And Ross is very, 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 very good. Used to be our neighbour when we used to do the shows on what radio station was it again?
Full Stop Radio.
Yeah, that's it.
We've done a lot, haven't we, really, when you think back on it, when you look?
Yeah.
Because we had what?
We've done
UK. You started, didn't you?
Yeah, and then we moved on to the Other Dimension, which then moved on to the HAPRC network, which then moved into Pulse Talk Radio, which then we turned into the Other Dimension network when the Scarlet Witch joined, and now we're going good. We're going strong. In between that, we tried to do a TikTok, but it didn't come off very well. I did try, but I just like, I couldn't. Burwell, I've heard of Burwell. I've heard of Burwell. Yeah, Kelly, message me after the show. I'll put you in touch with a very experienced paranormal team that sort of cover the area of Essex. So, Zara says #potato life. What does that mean? Explain.
Oh, Damon.
That's Sunday's show.
Oh, okay.
That's the secret. That's the secret. That is.
Oh, God. Again.
It's the new religion.
Potato life. I like Damon. I like Damon.
Life.
I think everybody should convert to Damonism. 100%. So, guys and girls, I am working on something for the shows. Me and Ben and Lou have been speaking about doing like this wheel where you spin it and it gives us a topic. But what I realized is the app that I downloaded is on my phone, and then I stream on the stream on my phone, so I can't do both things at the same time. So I spent hours populating it. And
to be fair,
right, you need to just take a little step back a bit, away from the technology. What did people used to do? Write it all down, fold it up, put it in a hat, do it like that.
To be fair, I'm with Damon on this.
Yeah,
but you want to use your phone
No,
that you're actually using.
I sit there occasionally going, "Where's my phone?" Whilst I'm on here.
Yeah. I feel like, Lou, if we revert back to the caveman of using paper and pen, then it's sort of like hypocritical because we're having leaps and bounds and streaming to the worldwide, but yet writing our ideas on pen and paper. Slightly.
He always works on pen and paper anyway, because he's like just an old man anyway.
Yeah, Ben still uses an abacus, I've heard, so it's fine.
You know what? Sod the lie. It's not my fault. I got bits.
You're lucky.
This is how bad it is in this house. Okay, I took a piece of paper to the fish and chip shop with the order on the back of it.
Yeah.
Opened it up just out of curiosity to see what the piece of paper was, and it's a list of demonics within a different order set.
I'll have one battered Satan, please, and a sign of Leviathan. Thank you very much. If you want to help, that'd be great. Honestly, yeah, that'd be fantastic. We want to do like every other week. We want to do like this random sort of wheel where we spin it, where you guys put all your ideas in, and it lands on a topic, and because that means we can't previously look into it, and then we just go for mad, like talking about this subject, and we're just going to populate with all your guys' ideas, and that's the idea anyway, just to sort of spice things up, and then we'll have guests on, and we will have our topic shows and stuff like that. You know,
we do have some guests coming on, by the way.
Yeah.
Just remembered, Lou's probably going to hurt me because I've got.
Oh no, I've got to pretend that I know one.
Yeah, of course we do, Ben.
They're coming on the 3rd of November, and they are Booze Brothers.
Yeah, you told me about that.
Oh,
did
is that the two northern guys?
Yeah, good lads. We've met them before.
Yeah,
they're a good bunch of lads. They're going to be coming on for a chat.
They used to do Booze and Booze, didn't they, on HAPRC? Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that'll be a laugh. That'll be quality. Looking forward to that. Kate says, Ben, can you imagine if you dropped that in the shop and some poor soul picks it up and read it? Yeah,
that should be funny.
Ben's like, stay still, don't move. Ha, ha, ha. I need an old priest and a young priest.
Just slashes chips to chips.
Yeah.
Vinegar shall never touch these lips.
That is such a northern thing. I swear to God. Verse says, when you guys are free, hit me up and we can jump in a call together and we can look at what you've got and what things can be done. 100%, yeah, no, cool. Like we're up for helping and getting help, so like fantastic. It would be fantastic. If you guys want anything, got anything you want us to talk about tonight, hit us up in the chat room. We'll go for it. Kate's saying they would have to bathe in gravy. 100%.
Don't know. We're on the tie line between like gravy and curry sauce.
So you're sort of half northern then.
Yeah, we're the Midlands.
Anything north of Stanford for me is north. You know what I mean? That's just north.
Yeah, where Derby is pretty much bang on in the Midlands. So you either have chips, cheese, and gravy, or you have chips, cheese, curry sauce, or chips, cheese, and baked beans.
Do you know what it's like? Do you know where you have that one person who always has that random bit of information? Chips, cheese, and gravy in Canada is called poutine. No, I'm being serious. You can look it up. It's called poutine, and you can get it from McDonald's. True story.
It's just weird.
I know. I thought that. I was like, but like, have you seen? I'm completely off subject. I know we're supposed to be talking about paranormal and spooky stuff, but have you seen the prices of houses in Canada? Immense, unbelievable. It's crazy. Ver's saying anything north of the Thames is northern to me. Whereabouts are you, Ver? Hit me up. Whereabouts are you? You can't be far from me. Yorkshire is gravy, right? Yeah, and tea.
Yeah.
Tea and gravy, yeah. See, down here where I'm from in Essex, it's all about fake tan. And
have that on your chips.
Yeah, I have fake tan on my chips. I dazzle my chips before I eat them. Diamonds on them.
Wrong.
Verse saying she was born and raised in Gravesend. Sorry. I wouldn't say that out loud. Wouldn't say that out loud, mate. That's not something you admit. It's like me admitting where I'm from. That never happened. So yeah, I mean, so you're looking forward to obviously seeing yourself on telly, aren't you, Ben? I'm looking forward to see you on telly. I believe that the telly takes off like £5, so you look nice and slim.
I'm kind of fed up with it though now. It's like this is the 4th appearance. The sentiment disappeared after about the first, about the second.
Lou, do you not find that his head's sort of like going? He's like, oh yeah, I'm just sick of the attention now. People stopping me for autographs. They've made me put a handprint in the middle of the Yorkshire Town Centre in concrete. I've had enough of it. Do my head in.
Don't get me wrong, it's fun, but I'm just fed up with every time they bring you a case. They instantly go, oh, it's a demon. And then you sit there for like the next hour explaining to them, like, no, it's not. It's A, B, and C. And then they get all dead excited because you've gone, it's A, B, and C. And then, oh, it's something new. It's like, no,
It's
this is
something
something in the books.
never heard of before. It's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, you're going to get a lot more of that now anyway at the moment because the new Exorcist release, which I watched last weekend, by the way.
How was it?
I
Without
was
spoilers.
thoroughly surprised. Let's put it that way. I thought it was going to be absolutely terrible, and it's only terrible. It's not absolutely terrible. So I was actually quite surprised. I enjoyed it.
I'm hearing mixed messages about it.
Yeah, so it's got a great storyline. The story that obviously you've got like the bog standard storyline of most like exorcism and demonic films. Yeah. It doesn't go with that. The way it works, it's a very different storyline, so it works in that sense. But just the actual embellishment. Oh, there's a bit in it you would love as well because it was like there's a bit in it where the church comes to save the day, and it just completely falls on its head. I was like, I was in the cinema with the missus, and it happened, and I went, Ben will like this bit. But yeah, it's like it's surprisingly good. The storyline. It's just unfortunately it's another embellished demonic story that's probably gonna have a massive fallout. You know, there will be a lot of backlash from it, I suppose. But yeah, it was good. It weren't too bad. I prefer the other one though. The Pope section. That was much better. Annette. Oh, ever heard of a Teletubby conspiracy? Thought might be a bit. I've never heard of the Teletubby. Yeah.
I've heard the urban legend. Years ago, me and Zara were talking about it.
I know what you're talking about. The Teletubbies are all based on children that were held in an orphanage and they had different symptoms of mental health. Is that the one you're talking about? Yeah. I've heard about that. And I've seen some really cool evidence to suggest it's true as well. It's like each different colours represent different mental illnesses. And like, I think Poe, because obviously he was red, was to do with self-harm. And Tinky Winky, who's purple, is to do with depression and so on and so forth. And the sun sun's supposed to be linked to the tannoy system that was in the psychiatric hospital because it used to come over and it goes like, on the program, it goes time for Teletubbies. That'll be them announcing like it's food time or exercise time. It does make sense. I wouldn't really call it a conspiracy. I don't know. I wouldn't really call it a conspiracy because like it only takes a person who made a Teletubbies to go, yeah, it's true, or no, it's false. You know.
I'll tell you what I did find out was true in my lifetime.
What's that?
Which really shocked me. Is you do actually find alligators in the sewers in New York.
Oh yeah. I've seen that. Yeah, I've watched. There was a program on YouTube where a guy went hunting for them. And
Dude, I watched them drag one out.
Oh, that's legendary. That's legendary.
Next year.
What?
New York. Alligator.
No.
Alligator in New York. Yeah, they come crawling back. That's what I did. Anyways, moving along. Oh dear. There goes that nuke again.
No, I'll give you that. That was well placed.
Yeah. Annette says, I cannot talk. I love peanut butter and honey on pork chops. Okay, Annette, you have become a weirdo.
Honey on pork chops is pretty gorgeous.
I can't
much peanut butter.
I'm allergic to honey. It makes my throat swell, so I can have like synthetic honey, you know, like when they put it on flapjacks and stuff like that, like not the real stuff. But if I eat real honey, my throat swells up.
What did you do with meat then?
That's the funny thing. I can drink meat, but it's just like pure honey, For some reason, I just can't eat it because it makes my throat smell. It's really, really
Have you
weird.
tried different varieties? Because obviously honey is made from different localized plants. So is
Well,
it certain ones, or like if you were to have like a Scottish heather honey,
I don't
with that?
really, to be honest, I don't really fancy testing the theory, if I'm honest with you. Well, because I don't fancy like looking like a constant bullfrog with this giant lump hanging out of my.
Yeah. Lou has this weird like thing. Like, I'm allergic to penicillin, so she always tries to get mouldy bread near me all the time.
No, it was your own bread. It was your own cobs that you had in the cupboard that I said to you, here, not there,
Here.
Right, threw at you and saying they've gone mouldy now, you can't eat them.
I'm allergic to penicillin as well, don't worry. Penicillin and honey and heights. There we go. Zara saying psychotic children who were touched in 1995. Only comfort was TV on, night TV, got banned the morning after. They were found with their tummies cut open and TVs forced inside.
Nice.
I don't know what to say.
Where would you put the power cable?
Then
I love that. Ben. I'm guessing the aerial was out the top of the. Just to get.
So that means the power cable will be. Next question.
Yeah, out to zero. That's something we'll say for the Patreon. Talking about dead children on the show might actually take our numbers down, so we'll talk about that on Patreon. I'll tell you what, this cool thing that has been happening. Have you seen all these stairways to nowhere? They've been found in national parks in America.
Yeah, they were like the. Do you remember the obelisks that was found and disappeared?
Yeah. I have a theory though. And my theory goes like this, and you're going to laugh, but I think it's remotely like super true. I believe that all the people that used to do crop circles got bored of making patterns and started creating stairs.
That actually makes sense.
Yeah, we always say on the show, the simplest explanation is always the best one.
The only problem with that is, and this is what's always got me about crop circles. You only get crop circles in the UK.
Yes. America as well. I'm sure there's something. I don't know. I might be wrong.
No, literally, just in the UK. Yeah, honestly. Seriously.
No.
Reported crop circles I'm pretty sure it's like 95% of them happen in Britain. Literally in the south of Britain.
Me and Mel Gibson are going to have to chat because there was crop circles in the film Signs, and now I'm really confused.
That film, to be fair, that film was really good.
Oh, it's awesome, wasn't it? That was I could watch that over and over again and not even like worry about the story. I love it. Verse saying, what are your guys' opinions on the Russian sleep experiment? I know it's proved fake, but the theory behind it is interesting. Is this the one where they deprived people to see? Yeah, right.
The idea, the ideology behind it is sound. The theory that it's true obviously got proved it wasn't, but just the idea of it, it's like psychological, like a psychological examination of the human mind.
See, with me, I like to, when we talk about things like this, I like to sort of push them towards something that I know of. And at the minute, I'm heavily into like obviously the gym and bodybuilding and that. And I know that sleep is a massive proprietor to growth.
Yep.
Yeah? If you don't get, like my coach always makes sure that I get 8.5 hours sleep every day and so on and so forth. And I'm eating enough carbs and so on. But sleep is the massive proprietor to like growth and stimulation of the brain and stuff like that. So when it comes to the Russian sleep experiment, like I said, I know it was made to be untrue. But like you said, the science behind it is sound. I honestly, I legitimately believe that without sleep, we can't function. It's the same as without water, we can't function.
There is one gentleman alive. I don't know if he's still alive or not, but he went, I think it was 10 years without sleep. He still hasn't slept. But found something unique in his DNA that allowed him to do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like there was a show a while ago. I don't know if you can find it or not. It was called Superhuman.
Oh, was that the one with Stan Lee?
Yeah, where they went out and found like real life
Yeah,
people
yeah.
with real life superpowers. And all. It's friggin'
Yeah.
It was really awesome.
Yeah,
I think he was on there as well, along with a guy that can stick metal objects to him.
and when there was a guy that could like bang nails in with his bare hands.
Yeah,
like the human hammer. Yeah, I remember that.
I don't. I've seen the guy firsthand that knocks nails up his nose. That was on. Yeah.
Just go through these verse saying Signs was the only film that ever scared me as a kid. Same, 100%. And it says I spoke to someone who says the only crop circles were the first ones found way back.
Yeah.
I mean, when it comes to crop circles, it's one of them things where it's very easy to prove and very easy to disprove.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it doesn't hold any basis within the scientific world. It doesn't really hold much basis within the paranormal world either. It just has no home. So
it's a unique and interesting thing.
Of course it is, yeah. Of course, it's the same as these stairways to nowhere. They're very interesting, but anyone could do it. All right, okay, there's a 50% chance it could be aliens or Bigfoot or an alien version of Bigfoot. But yeah, it's one of them things.
Speaking of which,
yeah.
Has anyone seen the footage recently of Bigfoot shot from a train?
They shot Bigfoot from a train. What, like
no, there's some. There's a video from a woman who was supposedly recorded Bigfoot walking along the side of a mountain.
Oh, okay.
I believe it's still on YouTube. It was doing the rounds on Facebook, but it was. It's an interesting video. Very interesting video. I'll see if I'll have a look after the show.
Yeah,
if I can find it. I will put it up on the page for people. Okay,
that sounds good. I haven't personally seen it. I've been living under a rock for the past week anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Kate says I legit have always had the little girl's problem with water from Signs. When I watched the film when I was 12, it blew my mind. I always leave 10% of liquid in my cup. That's the little girl from Signs. She doesn't drink all of her water, does she? Because she said
no.
Like, she keeps out. It's warm. There was another one here. We've got loads of comments. What about the Indian gentleman who supposedly has never eaten or drank anything? Scientifically impossible. Don't believe it. Sorry.
There is a gentleman that said set in a meditational state. Mm-hmm. He says that he's never ate anything or drank everything, but like Damon says, the human body would collapse.
Of course,
there is no physical way of this happening. What you don't realise is he actually was eating, and he was eating. It was some form of fungus from the side of the tree, but he didn't believe that it was food.
They've
to be fungus.
Completely off subject, but they've recently done a study in muscle growth and protein synthesis where they've got two people that are building muscle. One of them is on a normal protein-based diet with chicken and steak and rice and that sort of thing. And then they've put the other guy on insects. And it turns out the guy who's been eating insects has actually doubled in size more than the guy that's eating the regular protein sources.
Yeah, the World Health Organization have ruled in about a year ago that eventually the human population is going to be that big that the need for food, mainly protein, is going to be completely outsourced of cattle. So they're going to do it with bugs.
Yeah.
But random ass fact for you: has anyone here eaten M&Ms?
Yeah, I've heard about this. Go on, I know what you're going to say, but yeah.
If you've ever had any M&Ms or anything like that, you have already eaten bugs.
Yeah, they put them in the shells to make
shells crunchy.
Yeah, because there's that conspiracy theory or rumor that goes around that KFC put brick dust in their special secret coating on KFC to make it crispy. It's like, okay.
From someone that used to eat brick dust on a regular basis because of their job, trust me, that stuff is not in KFC.
I get it. I get what you're saying, but that brick dust wasn't added to 5 different secret spices. You know, it went introduced to the Colonel. That's what I've got to say. Oh wow, Verse says I can't even pronounce that, but I'm going to give it a go. Cochineal beetles create the color red in most foods.
Yeah.
Kate saying still better than Fake Town. Whatever.
Having little joys.
I'll never ever forgive her for calling me a champ. Shout out to Dave. Welcome along.
Nice to have you.
Yep, nice to have you. I mean, I don't know if we should talk about it, but there is something going on in the world right now that we should really sort of talk about, that everybody is aware of.
Damon, we all know you're gay.
I'm finally coming out. Me, Humness, I decided I'm leaving Narnia. No, obviously, like the whole thing with Israel and Palestine at the moment is massive. And I think both sides are to blame, personally. But yeah, I mean, the only person we have to blame for what's happening out there at the moment is Ben, because he put it in his January predictions. And, you know, whatever he says in his January predictions always come true. So we can blame Ben for that.
No, everyone keeps, since this has happened, since beginning of the year, or since the Russian thing, everyone has been emailing me saying, what's next? What's next? And then obviously this kicked off and everyone was saying, what's next? I'm just going to say this lightly. Trust me, guys. Just go about your lives as normal.
We've got the weather of the apocalypse now, haven't we?
Yeah.
Just don't worry yourselves about it. Just carry on as normal.
We're trapped in our village. Send help.
Yeah, we are literally trapped in our village. So unless you've got...
We like one day of rain down here. We don't get any weather. Like,
the rivers have burst around us and everything.
Yep.
There'll be people put like putting up photos on Facebook of like 14 inches of snow, like people losing their dog in the snow. And I look out the window and we've got a frost. It's like, how did
it's because like, down in Essex, everyone with that fake tan, it basically, you guys are cooling the planet, warming up the planet by reflecting everything. Like the sun's rays into the atmosphere.
How much water did you have to walk through to get home today?
Oh, don't even start.
I'm just hoping Ben doesn't predict a banana shortage, because that may ruin me a little bit.
Mate, what you do with bananas in your spare time is up to you.
No, it's the only source of fats I'm allowed at the moment, and it's actually ruining me at the moment. I'm allowed a couple of bananas a day, it's about it. And next saying,
bananas are fine.
I've been wet through all day at work. There's one solution to that, Net. One solution: get an indoor job. That's what I'm saying. Simple as that. I used to be an outdoor worker. Now I'm an indoor worker, so I know the benefits.
He's office staff now. He's got soft hands.
Yeah, I still got my cat.
What is it with you photobombing tonight?
Did you see the new news that's been put out about New Schwabenland, the German base in Antarctica?
No.
And they're now saying that it wasn't just the German base, it was shared with the Russians during the Second World War.
That I find really hard to believe. Like, massively hard to believe. These guys absolutely, brutally hated each other.
Exactly. I think it's another stab at trying to gain views via YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, whatever, where people just come up with these random theories that make no sense whatsoever. That
is like to explain it to people that may watch the show that don't fully understand that. That's like, I'm trying to think of what I can use as a reference. I'd be like sticking a vegan and a meat eater in the same room.
And supplying them with two different types of food.
Yeah.
Like tofu and steak.
I was going to say it's like putting India and Pakistan together, but that's more brutal.
Yeah, bit of a poor choice to consider what's going on. But yeah, no, we're not going to go there.
You never know.
The fact
the next one.
I thoroughly believe New Schwabenland existed. I don't think it was anything to do with the Russians.
No.
And then you've got these guys that are going as far as saying that the this was the best one, because I just went on this random documentary on YouTube. I was watching it the other night while I was trying to get sleep, and they went from this new Schwabenland German base that was creating these paranormal weapons to the Germans owning a lunar base on the dark side of the moon.
The film's good.
Yeah,
She's called no. It's the what's the name of the bloody film? Iron Sky, isn't it?
That's the one.
Iron Sky. Amazing film. Go watch it. It's awesome.
it is
So funny.
They done like a spin-off on that, like a crap. It was like a series. It was on Amazon.
They did number 2 as well.
Yeah,
The second film.
series where what would happen if Germany took over, like won World War II and so on and so. It was really good, really good. Prequel to Iron Sky. It was really, really good.
Yeah, watch the second one. The second one's funny, really funny.
I'm gonna have to watch it. Nico says, yes, Nazi Germany hated the Soviet Union. One of the worst things you could be in Germany at the time was either Jewish or communist. Imagine if you were both at the same time.
Yeah.
I believe so, yeah. I mean, a lot of what other people don't realise about me is, and I know I do look it, but I'm half German. And I'm actually half German Jew because my dad's side is Jewish German. And yeah, I had family that died in the concentration camps during the Second World War. So I completely understand it. I didn't even know until I traced my family tree back, and I was like, "Oh my god, that's insane." They were in a concentration camp in Slovakia or something, if I remember rightly.
Few scattered about.
Yeah. But is it true they only had one in Germany?
They didn't have any in Germany, I don't think.
Oh, okay.
I think it was mainly Poland and places like that because the German people denied all of it. Denied it never existed in that lot, so they kept it all out of Germany, and I think they put them in like Poland, anywhere. Basically, put them everywhere else bar Germany.
Shouts out to Nico. I want a copy of this book. She says I have a book that explains how the Gestapo worked with documents that were burned. It's super interesting. I love anything to do with World War II. Anything to do with World War II. I mean, I've done a massive deep dive on the whole German paranormal branding that they were doing to try and find. They were trying to find like the what was it, like the Spiritrinium and the Lost Book of Mary Magdalene. That's it. That's the one.
Sits in a museum now in either Sweden or Switzerland.
That's Zero saying, I'm sure it does run through the mother, but my dad's mum was Jewish, and her mum was Jewish, and her mum was Jewish, and so on and so forth. German Jewish. Whereas my mum's side is Celtic and got traces all the way back to the Viking and North side of things. So that's my cocktail of my background.
Nice.
So, yeah.
I might do it one day.
I'm gonna look that up. I'm gonna have a go at that. I do need a new book. I've nearly finished all my Harry Potters again for the 4th time, so I do need a new book to read.
We're going to arrange a show for Damon, Kate, Zara to come on and have a head-to-head.
Yes, I think we should
have a head-to-head quiz on Harry Potter.
And I think we should have questions, and people can come up with the questions, and we answer them. Because me and my other half have been trying to work, like we've been giving each other impossible Harry Potter questions, and I haven't got one wrong yet. So super fan. You know when we done the show on Harry Potter and films, and how they cut close to the exocentric stuff and that sort. Going through the books again, like knowing what I know now, wow, it is very close. Extremely.
The closest thing so far that's ever got close to esoteric practices basically being flashed up is got to be Doctor Strange, because they literally flash them all.
I love that film. I absolutely love that film. Yeah, because they were talking about all like the mirror dimension and all these like random books, and then when you type these names into like Google, it brings up actual real esoteric books and stuff.
It's when they're doing the circles as well. When they actually, if you freeze frame a lot of the circles that they bring up and stuff, they're all stuff that even I use, and you sort of sat there going,
Yeah.
At Zira, she says, how can you tell the difference between a male basilisk and a female basilisk?
Lift the tail up and look.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. A snake that big, if you can't tell the difference, you're definitely doing something wrong. I don't actually know the answer to that question. I haven't read all the books yet. No, I don't know yet. Yeah, so it does cut very, very close to the esocentric side of things that Harry Potter. I mean, if you actually look at, you can look at like some of the spells that they do, and you look up like Latin meanings of them and stuff like that, and it's pretty damn close. Pretty damn close. Oh, shout out to Wild Bill. Welcome along, my friend.
Well, Bill, I need to email you at some point, Bill, to actually arrange you coming on the show.
Shalom.
Get on for a whole show.
Shalom, my friend. So yeah. Oh, I've just seen my collection. I got a collection now. Look at that. So I've got my is that I've got my little Halo guy.
Nice.
And I've got Atom Smasher from Black Adam. And I've got Zeus. And I've got the Seer from Vikings. And I've got Lord Voldemort.
Nice.
I'm such a kid at heart. I really am. I can't help it.
Oh, before I forget, I know a few people have been asking. I am doing some slates soon. I am doing. I can't remember how many I worked out. I think I worked out I'm going to be doing 10 smallish slates. They're going to have Sumerian writing on. I'm going to try and do the whole tale, or either whole tale or part of the tale of the Epic of Gilgamesh. It's going to be wrote in Sumerian. It's going to be on slates. These, however, are going to be limited edition because of how long they're going to take me to do. And literally, when they're done, they're going to be advertised on here, and that is it. Once they're gone, they're gone, and this is a rarity for me.
I really want to get like a sound effects button for the show. You know what I mean? Like when stuff happens, you go, ooh, we can have round of applause and stuff. I mean, I reckon that'll be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got more stuff coming to Slate and Bone. I've got some more designs doing. Lou's doing some more of a Baphomets, I think, at some point. Maybe not. Maybe. I'm not sure.
I don't know. I'll make some socks at the moment.
Make some socks in a minute, but Baphomets are going to be sorted.
Do them to order, really. I've got a couple that I usually have in stock, and then I tend to do them to order for people's colourways.
I'm just going through them, yeah.
100%. Yeah, I've already sorted your mum out. Don't worry about that. That's something else she's got coming.
First says, again, hit me up. I can sort out a soundboard for the stream. Yeah, boy. That's what I'm talking about. Ben, are you still going to do the blood group live, Ben?
Yes. And yeah, I'm going to get it all sorted together, all gathered together, the last few bits. And yeah.
Is it like some sort of like secret blade worship?
No, it's rare blood type. One of the world's rarest blood types.
I got my Todd. On. Yay!
Yes. I'm going to get that sorted. Don't worry. I've got getting the last few bits together, and then I'm going to do one on it, and you'll be surprised what I come back with.
It'd be funny if you come out more like this, because obviously a famous blood type that no one's ever heard of, because you've got A being positive, and then you've got O rhesus negative, and then Ben comes out with a brand new blood type called O rhesus pieces.
No, this is I think it's, if I remember correctly, it's RN blood type. I've got a friend of mine sent me all the paperwork. I've just got to go through it all and get the notes out and that lot.
Okay.
And the RN bloodline is supposed to be linked to the Merrill Vinci bloodline, which dates all the way back before Jesus. And so,
oh no, this is a clear run.
Yeah,
another clear run of blood. It goes way further back than that. It's quite an interesting one.
Yeah,
links up with the coded of people with blue eyes. That's it. RH negative.
I've got blue eyes. Could
Yeah.
I be?
All people with blue eyes link up to purely just one person.
I've
Every
decided.
single person with blue eyes is related.
I've decided that if I'm not some form of X-Men with a mutated gene, that I am definitely a long lost Atlantical race. I've decided. I mean, anyone can identify as anything nowadays. Just leave them to it. Yeah. So
It's funny though, because more and more people are starting to. I started having a look into Atlantis a bit more, just out of curiosity, because I got bored with it,
Mhm.
and then I started looking into it, and I'm getting a copy of the Adam and Eve story. I'm going to have a read through that, and I'm still trying to find. And I know this is on live, so I don't really care. But a friend of mine is still trying to get hold of the CIA paperwork that was redacted on the case of when they did a magnetic field sweep over the Sahara Desert and found some strange anomalies. So I'm still trying to get hold of that paperwork. So
Kate says, "Wow, we're related, Damon." I'm if anything, I'm that brother that everyone forgets about, who wears a Burberry cap and a really big chain. So, being a chap. Sad Sarah saying Social Scott here. Bet I've missed all the potato fun. I'm well not in this joke. What?
David doesn't know about the potato.
Here's one for you, Ben, though. Both my kids are blue-eyed and have O negative blood type. That's a strange one. Yeah, but they might have told you they're O negative because they're not aware of the RH negative, maybe. I'm not sure.
Now you have what's known as a dormant gene that can pass through generations. People sometimes know where like their for example, like my grandma's got blue eyes, mum had brown eyes, I've got brown eyes. You never know, my kids might have blue eyes, might be passed on like that.
Yeah, I suppose it's the same with the twin gene, isn't it? It always skips a generation, supposedly. Yeah, but that doesn't make sense because I've got two twin girls and I didn't have any twins before that. They were the first sort of set of twins to come from my side, sort of thing. So, I mean, it's all about old wives' tales when it comes to stuff like that.
I will do a show though. I've been meaning to do one on the seventh son of the seventh son.
The seventh son of the seventh son. Sounds like another one of your Chinese riddles you come out with.
No, honestly, it's a real thing.
Sounds cool. It does sound cool. Right, guys, don't forget, it's all available now. All the merch is over on Pentagraphics. If you want to see how they look like, check out Kate on our page, rocking the Occult and Science t-shirt. She's also been on Paranormal History wearing it, so big ups to Kate. If you want to grab your Pentagraphics and the Other Dimension collaboration, and bear in mind they are very exclusive, head over to the link that's on our page and pick them up. Prices are extremely good and the quality is even better.
Yeah, and don't forget the other sponsors for this show. I will run now.
Welcome
gotta do the sponsors.
to the Other Dimension Network. Exploring the unexplained. In partnership with Embrace the Dark Paranormal Science Beyond the Grave, Haunted Museum and Spirit Shop, Stoke. And lock in to our other shows. The Witch's Closet with Scarlet Witch, Divination with Louisa Brown, Occult, History, and Science with Ben and Lou. Only on the Other Dimension Network.
I've got to change some of that because it still says Louisa Brown.
It does.
Yeah, I really have to. You know, I just don't get much time to do Jack at the moment, but I will get it. Shouts out to Freda, welcome along. So yeah, guys, don't forget check out all our affiliates and everyone, all our different shows here on the Other Dimension Network. Big shouts out to Embrace the Dark Paranormal. bringing out the haters. It's always good.
And don't forget as well, guys, me and Craig are going to be talking at some point. So the exclusive chats on Demonology Destroying the Myth are going to be starting again at the Stoke Haunted Museum. So get your tickets, spend an evening with me and Lou as we take you through Demonology, and we also take you on a private investigation of the place as well.
Wicked, wicked, wicked. I am still working on the Patreon to get the conspiracy shows up and running. I've also working on an extremely special guest for that one. But things are not going well with the Patreon. We've been shut out, so I've got to try and get back in. At to Nico, yes, we're going to look that up. Something about the seventh son being a werewolf. It's called Labizon.
The seventh son of the seventh son is said to be cursed beyond belief.
Oh, okay. See, this is where I beat the curse because all my kids are daughters. I beat the curse. No one can hold me down. Also,
we are growing massively, this channel. Massively.
oh yeah, we
We've
are
been
really.
so busy as well, haven't we, over summer? Like, it's just been non-stop.
On the 27th of November. That's pretty cool, and that I might see if we can drop up. We'll see.
Who knows? I might pop down. I'm not sure yet. I know that I'm arranging to go to Amsterdam at some point between now and February, and when I go, I'm going to vlog it while I'm over there for the channel.
Nice.
That's one of the ideas. Also, guys, don't forget, next Friday night we are joined by Scarlet Witch as a special guest, where we'll be talking all things All Hallows Eve. We're going to talk about the origin of Halloween itself and the Wiccan-based and the pagan-based meanings of All Hallows Eve. So that's going to be a really cool show. So don't go trick-or-treating. Stay here. All right? Sweets are bad for your teeth. The other dimension isn't. All right? You don't need any more than that.
You can still watch our show and then go trick-or-treating on actual Halloween, can't you?
I'm trying to promote healthy teeth here, Lou. You're not really helping the situation.
No, it's not the season of healthy teeth. It's the season of, eating sweet things, knocking on strangers' doors for their sweets.
Basically begging, guys. Okay, just go out begging.
She's saying this because she's got a tub of Haagen-Dazs caramel, salted caramel in the fridge.
No.
Not in the
Yes,
fridge.
well,
Lou's never tried Haagen-Dazs, so I went and brought.
No, I've had Haagen-Dazs, but not the Haagen-Dazs salted caramel.
you've not had the salted caramel. What is wrong with you?
Since we're stuck in the village.
No, seriously, right. If you're gonna go ice cream, it's got to be Haagen-Dazs salted caramel or Ben and Jerry's chocolate fudge brownie, right? And then this is how fat I am, people. What I normally do if I'm on a binge is I'll get 2 of the giant cookies from Tesco's, put 2 scoops of the ice cream in the middle of it, and have a cookie sandwich.
Jeez. My body would literally collapse under that more.
No, I hit a new all-time high last week with my bulking, and I actually consumed 8,500 calories in one day. Yep. Whoop, whoop.
My body would collapse under that.
Yeah. Thing is, I'm getting bigger, but I'm not getting fatter. I don't know what's going on. It's crazy. So
submarine rations. I'll soon sort it out.
yeah.
Light squares with 1,000 calories in each square.
I got 7-8 meals a day. Like, it's crazy. It is really crazy. Are you on Sunday? I'm guessing you're not going out tomorrow night, so you're just stuck in the middle of a flood.
Yeah, Sunday's show we won't be having one because I've got a difficult Monday ahead of me.
Okay.
So there won't be a Sunday show, unfortunately, guys. Family stuff. So
yeah, I know. I understand. If I can get away for some time, I might pop on for a little chat with everybody on Sunday just to sort of pick up. But I'm not promising anything because at the moment, like, demands are high. Just like Ben's is at the moment as well. So, but I will try. I'll try and get on. Maybe we can have a conspiracy chat and talk about the world of conspiracies. But we'll see what happens on that one. Yeah, guys, make sure please head over to Pentagraphics, buy our merchandise. I'm not begging, but just do it. just do it. Like, don't hang about. Seriously, like the stuff is amazing. Halloween is the first day of the year. We are accepting of all individuals, whether they're beautiful, not so beautiful, scary, or odd. Well, that's good because I'm odd as hell. And we gift them nice treats. It took the concept to everyday life. The world would be beautiful. Yes, and I would not be classed as a chav, which would be fantastic. No, guys, I have to say this. I know that the shows have been very challenging over the last couple of weeks, last few months. Obviously, Ben and Lou had a really busy summer, same with me, and we've been sort of on and off. But things are going to start settling down now, and I want to thank all the core listeners that have been with us since the start, all the new ones that have joined now, everybody that listens to our shows, all the potato crew. Like, seriously, you guys are absolutely amazing, and you make me look forward to my Friday night. I'm not going to lie, it's fantastic. Let me pour my heart out. Like, I'm going to get all emotional. Yes. Oh, yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Also, I'm going to be putting a post up on the page at some point this week where we'll be getting ideas of for shows that we're going to be doing here, which we can put on the random wheel generator, which Ver's going to create for us. So keep an eye out for that one. Any ideas are there in there? You know, if you want us to talk about ice cream flavors or the perfect length to finally cut your toenails, stick them in there. We'll do it. We'll do it.
I'm sure we might get Kate at some point as well to do some more interviews, because I know people kept asking about them as well.
She destroyed me. I can't go for another one. I had to have 6 weeks of therapy after my interview with Kate.
It's fine. She was quite happy with it.
They want to talk about your beard, Ben.
We're not talking about my beard again.
What's wrong with your beard? The thing is, right, what people have to realize, Ben can shave his beard off, and within 2 days he looks back to normal. If I shave my beard off, this is a true story, it won't actually look normal until I retire, because I just don't grow hair. It's impossible for me to grow any facial hair whatsoever. If anyone would like to learn something specific about Wicca or witchcraft, then please also do say, and I can do a show based around that. Whoop, whoop. There you
Nice.
go.
Got Kate as well saying she would love that. She's quite happy to interview all of us again.
Do you know what she hasn't done, though? She's done the individual interviews. Maybe she should interview us all at the same time.
Yeah.
Because when she's nasty, we can gang up on her.
Yeah, but she's scary.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
She's got that English teacher preference about her.
Her new nickname is Professor McGonagall, I've decided. Yeah, Freda, that'd be cool. Anyone's got any ideas for Wiccan shows, please hit them up on the page. We're available 24/7. Just hit us up on the page. It normally pops up on all of our phones and that, so we'll be able to get to you straight away. Yeah. Anything else you guys want to add?
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah.
Okay, so Halloween baking is going to happen next week. I'm thinking about doing it on Wednesday, like Wednesday afternoon, providing I can go to the shop and get ingredients. Yeah, so yeah, probably do it live, but it'll only be like in the afternoon, so I know most people won't be able to watch it then. Same because I've got next week off work, so I'll do it then, and you guys, I'll do it live. If you can catch it, you can catch it. If not, watch it on replay and see what a disaster it is.
I don't think it'll be a disaster. It actually sounds really awesome. It actually does sound really good. Baking with Lou.
Well, we used to have that show, didn't we, before? Can't you remember, like, years, like, going right back to the beginning?
When you were cooking Friday dinner.
Yeah, I remember them ones, actually. What are you going to do, Lou? You're going to do, like, Rice Krispie cakes, or...?
I was thinking about doing some eyeball cake pops.
Eyeball cake pops. Right, I've got an idea for this, right? So you do your eyeball cake pops. What you do is you buy some online as well, and then you can do like a Blue Peter and go, look, here's some I made earlier, and they're perfect.
No, I have made these before. It was about 8 years ago since I last made them. But when I made them, they did turn out okay. So it is a tried recipe. So fingers crossed it'll be okay.
Can't be a classic. So everybody look forward to that one. Baking with Lou is happening. Special Halloween baking with Lou. This is going to be fun. I might have to watch that one. All me and the boys at work.
Hungry.
It's lovely. So, yeah, keep an eye out for that one. Don't forget the show next week. We're going to be doing a special. Head over to Petagraphics, get our merchandise, and check out our affiliates. From us here at The Other Dimension, it's been another amazing Friday night. It's been absolutely fantastic to crawl back into your viewing pleasures, but we are out of here. From us here at The Other Dimension, it's bye from me, bye from Ben and Lou.
Bye.
Catch you later.
And have a brilliant weekend, guys.